Do you ever wonder why all those sprint drills just aren't making you or your athletes faster on game day? Well, you're not alone. Most athletes make the same speed training mistakes over and over without even knowing it. So I'm going to show you exactly why your speed's stalling out and the game-changing tweaks that can finally unlock real results when it counts. But just before, if you want to coach speed that shows up on game day, then grab a copy of my Field Speed Toolkit, where you're going to have access to 3 transfer game ready specific warm-ups, my speed drill audit sheet, which is going to eliminate all the bullshit drills you don't need, a plug and play training week, which is field tested by myself, speed transfer principle cheat sheet, which is a 5-rule framework, so you again can get rid of all the bullshit, and that's in the link below. If you've been training hard, not getting faster on the field, you're not alone. Most athletes I see can lift more in the gym every year, but their speed stalls out. In the early days, getting stronger in the gym, it does make you faster, but over time, just adding more weight actually slows you down. And here's why. It's like building a bigger engine but forgetting to upgrade the tyres. You don't actually go faster. Many athletes end up with great strength numbers but poor speed numbers. That's because they keep focusing on strength and not speed. What's the fix? Start shifting your training from pure strength to exercises that bridge the gap, like heavy sled sprints. This helps turn all that strength into real speed on the field. And don't just sprint flat out if you're not ready. Gradually increase speed, because that works as your body adapts. And remember, the goal isn't to just be the strongest in the gym. It's to be the fastest on the field. So make that shift and you'll finally see hard work pay off where it matters the most. So now you're understanding the fundamental shift you need to make. Let me share with you how the Sport Speed framework was born. I've been coaching professional rugby for years. My athletes were big, strong and fast, at least on paper. But on the field, something was missing. They weren't hitting top speeds in games. They struggled to break tackles and our offensive gains just weren't there. The gym numbers looked great, but the stats that mattered on game day stuck. And that's what drove me crazy. So I dug into my own training methods and realised I'd been focusing too much on building bigger engines, more strength, more power, but not enough on teaching my athletes how to actually use that speed during real games. I'd actually built an artificial ceiling over their performance. That's when I decided to blow the roof off. I restructured our training into 4 simple layers. Running fast in a straight line. Running fast for the actual distances you cover in the game. Running fast while making the same moves and decisions you face in matches. And finally, turning that speed into real game-winning plays. As soon as I made this shift, everything changed. Athletes who could hit 23 miles an hour on the track were now reaching 21 miles an hour on the field consistently. Injuries dropped, performances soared, and the head coach was thrilled. That's when I knew this system worked, and I had to share it with as many athletes and coaches as possible. That's when I published my book, The Sport Speed System. Now that you know about the big speed trap holding athletes back, let's talk about how you can break free and start seeing real results today. I take a lot of inspiration from world-class chefs. When they create a new dish, they start with a bunch of ingredients, but their genius is in actually reducing it down to just the essentials for the purest, best flavour. That's exactly what you need to do with your training. Strip out what's unnecessary and focus on what delivers real speed on the field. So, here's your action step. If you've been training hard in the gym for 3 years or more, the chances are you've already squeezed most of the strength benefits that are going to cross over to speed. Now it's time to swap your main lower body strength session for a speed session, pretty much. What's the best way to start? Use a sled, load it up with about 80% of your body weight and sprint it as fast as you can over 10 to 20 meters. Use a stopwatch to track your time and aim to get faster each week. If you don't have a sled, you can use resistance bands or hill sprints for a similar effect. This is just your first step to building true team sport speed. And really, I've made that as simple as possible. There's many deeper layers, and if you stick around on this channel, you're gonna find out and learn a lot more. But if you want a ready-made session, just download the toolkit below and you can use it for yourself or with your players. And just remember, the goal isn't to do more, it's to do more of what works. Strip your program back to the essentials and you'll finally taste that Michelin star speed on the field. And if you like this video and you want to see me deep dive into those 4 pillars of the sports speed system to reveal the secret layer of transfer, then click here and watch the next video.